Hey guys, John Gums here with Dakota Grappler. Hey, just bringing you a few clips for you to look at. I did a couple interviews of some Mandan and Bismarck High wrestlers and a couple head coaches. Thought you guys would enjoy. Watch this video. It is a preview to tomorrow night's wrestling duel, or actually tonight, probably by the time you see this. So, again, Bismarck High against Mandan at the Bismarck High Gym tomorrow night about 7 o'clock. Everybody come and see. Enjoy. We're going to have a live duel somewhere on YouTube, so everybody watch this and enjoy. Welcome to Dakota Grappler, your source for wrestling in the Dakotas. Tonight is a duel between the Mandan Braves and Bismarck High Demons. I hope you enjoy this broadcast, brought to you by Dakota Grappler and John Gums. Okay, we got here Luke Melmer, Mandan High head wrestling coach. Going to ask him a couple questions tonight. Tomorrow, you guys are facing Bismarck High.
Yes.
And it's a traditional first duel of the year. They swear that they are most shaped or best shaped team during the whole season. I always tell them Mandan will compete with them right there. You look at any opening duel, Mandan always gives them a great match. What can we look forward to for tomorrow night?
Well, we've had some guys, actually pretty much our whole team has been working out, 3 weeks before the beginning of the season, doing the workouts on their own. I'm trying to break these guys on practice, and it seems to not really be happening. I don't know if they're in that good a shape or if they're that excited, but it'll be a fun competitive duel, and we're hoping we can come out on top. So,
can you tell us about a couple of your seniors? You have a returning state champion. You've got several state placers, and what do we have? 8 or 9 ranked in the opening rankings?
Yeah, I think we got 9 or 10 ranked right now. We got good leadership. We got a lot of experience on the team. We don't have a whole lot of numbers, but we bring to the table a lot of experience, and our leadership comes from Isaac, Dylan Fleck, Adam Bame. Those guys are really setting the standard for where they want to end the senior year. So we strive on holding each other accountable. Accountability is a big thing on our team, and it definitely takes a little pressure off me. And when my seniors can hold kids accountable, it's makes for a pretty close-knit team. So
it's pretty cool. A couple questions. If you had one big thing that might make the difference in the duel tomorrow night, would it be pins? Would it be takedowns? Would it be conditioning? What would you say is going to make the difference in the duel tomorrow night?
We're gonna honestly, I think it's gonna come down to a lot of bonus points. I feel like we're in pretty good shape. I had a few football players, a couple guys on the team that played football, and unfortunately, Mandan's football season got cut a little earlier compared to Bismarck. So I feel like we get a little bit of a head start in that sense. We strive on hard work. We pride ourselves on our hand fighting skills and wearing people down and moving forward. So we're gonna try and beat them up.
Well, awesome. One more question. Big matchup tomorrow night. If you saw one of the matchups, what would you think is going to be one of the most exciting matches tomorrow night?
I think
if nobody avoids somebody.
Yeah. I think there's gonna be a few of them. Depending on if there's any moving around or anything like that. But I think we could see a potential Devin Seidler and Colton Eisenhower matchup. Jaden Schmidt, Ethan Fleck. Ben Klankenek's debuting at 106. Adam Bame and Chase Doctor at 220. That's number 1, number 2 guys. It's going to be pretty fun. It's going to be a pretty intense environment. And like I said, we'll see where people make, which teams are making moves where. And, there's definitely some better matchups if some games are played, and we'll try and match it. So.
Awesome. I appreciate the interview, and we'll talk to you again. Hopefully I'll get you on that Coach's Corner show too.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks a lot, John.
Mark, this is Mark Lardy, new co-head coach of Bismarck High. Going to interview him for the duel for tomorrow night. A couple questions. Now, to start off, Bismarck's got a rich tradition of wrestling. What is it to be the big part of it, being a head coach this year?
Well, first, extremely humbling. Can't express that on a deep enough level, I don't think. To be chosen to be a co-head coach is extremely humbling, extremely exciting. The tradition is bar none in the state to never have finished below third in the state tournament. And if you look at the walls of our room, the history just is very loud in the room. So it's extremely humbling, but I'm very, very proud to have been chosen to be a co-head coach.
Well, that's awesome. I tell you what, it's well worth. I mean, you picked the right guy, honestly, because you're in the school system. You guys work hard, and I've seen you help this program out without being, that
Yep.
top guy.
Yep.
So you've given your commitment to the program. Very good. Next, now tomorrow night you guys face Mandan. What is your big obstacle to come out with a big win tomorrow night?
I guess I would say not having some of our upper weights back in the room quite yet after football would be our biggest obstacle. Our lower weights are looking tough. We've got some younger guys in the middle of the lineup, surrounded with some older guys, but I would say our biggest obstacle is those upper weights to make sure that we can not necessarily get a win, but not give up big points in a match, that we can keep close if we can.
Okay, because when I interviewed Mandan, they said the thing for the dual victory is probably going to be the bonus points. And so there's some big matchups. Now, Bismarck has 6 returning state finalists. Mandan has 11 ranked wrestlers. So we see some good matches tomorrow night. Any matchups that you would think would be great? I think maybe the Steidler match could be big because he'll be going to probably Reisenauer. Any other ones you think would be matches?
I don't know that there's any that really stand out to me, except the fact that Mandan alluded to the bonus points. I think extra points in these matches are going to be critical. If there's any spots where either one could pick up a pin or even extra little bonus points, even a major here or there, I think is going to be come out to be a big difference in the match tomorrow night.
Okay. Other than that, I congratulate you again, and I appreciate the interview.
Thank you.
Isaac Berger, 152.
Okay, Isaac, a couple questions for you. Okay, what does it feel like coming into a new season this year, being a state champion? What kind of expectations do you have on yourself coming back?
Just come back and win another one and try and help our young kids place high, and hopefully get have some more state champions out of this team this year.
Okay, a couple more questions. Like, what do you look forward to in this first duel against Bismarck High? I know the competition's high, but it's going over Bismarck. It's not at home, so
Right.
what are your expectations?
I just look for our younger wrestlers and just not go out there flat-footed, just come out there firing away, and I know if we compete well hard,
Okay,
we can do well.
good. Well, Bismarck High says they're the most conditioned team in the state. What would you say about that?
That they are?
Yeah. Are we going to put a match to them?
Yeah, we'll put a match to them.
The first match is always great. I look forward to seeing you wrestle again this year, and good luck. Okay, hi, introduce yourself.
I'm Parker Wall. I'm from Bismarck High.
Okay, now what weight are you wrestling this year?
I'm wrestling 170 this year.
Okay, you don't look like you're cutting a lot, nice and tall.
Not that much. Cutting about as much as I did last year. So
Okay. Quick question about signing with University of Mary. Kind of a big signing. They put out their wrestlers the other day. Congratulate you.
thank you.
I'm glad you're wrestling in the future. What have you thought about when you're doing that?
Well, originally I was unsure if I wanted to wrestle in college or not, but when I took the visit out there, I kind of just reassured me, and it made me think about kind of wrestling in college, and I figured, well, it sounds pretty good, so I'm gonna try it.
Okay, well, awesome. Okay, tomorrow night you guys got your first duel.
Yeah.
Any concerns when it comes to getting in shape? Now, one of these things, Bismarck High always prides himself that they're in one of the best shapes of any team at all times. Tomorrow night, Mandan's looking forward to coming in and being in awesome shape because they didn't have as much football. Football got cut for them short. What do you think some of the big matchups will be tomorrow?
Some of the big matches will be, Jordan Schmidt will have, I think, Ethan Fleck. So that'll be a good matchup there. And I think Adam Bame was in that 95, and I think Connor McGregor will be there. So that'll be a good matchup for Connor, see how he can do against a better guy like that. And 220 Chase Doctor with Adam Bame, that'll be a really good one to see. I think it'll be a good match. I think Chase will come up on top just because I think he's got the strengths.
Okay, well, Bismarck's going to be looking for you for bonus points.
Yeah.
You know, when Mandan says the difference in the duel is going to be those extra points, you're kind of that part where looking at their team, you have a great shot to give them some extra points. You put pressure on yourself, or is it just one of those things you go out as a team and say, you know, you get your job done no matter who you are?
Well, the main thing with our team is just get your job done. The coaches give you a job, and you got to get your job done. And some of our job is just to get the pin. That's the main part. So that's what I got to do.
Okay, well, awesome. Well, I appreciate it. Congratulations on your signing.
Thank you.
And you have a good night tonight.
Thank you.
There we go. Okay, start.
Adam Bame, 220.
Okay, a couple questions. Now, you guys are facing Bismarck High tomorrow night. What are your big team expectations?
Just to go out and make sure everyone's ready and wrestling like they should be.
Okay. What kind of off-season training did you do this year?
Off-season training, I had Melmer's camp.
Okay. What, as a team, do you guys have some goals going into this year?
Going into the year, just make sure we get off to a good start and keep it rolling.
How about duel-wise? This first duel. Now, in the history of Mandan wrestling, they have never beat Bismarck High. What would that mean if you guys could find a way to win tomorrow night?
That'd be huge. That'd be a very big accomplishment for us, and just get us off to a good start, like I said.
Okay, well, I look forward to seeing you guys wrestle. Thank you, Adam, very much.
Okay.
Ooh, rich tradition of Bismarck High wrestling. All-Americans galore. Let's take a quick peek around. USA Wrestling. All-Americans. Wall of honor here at Bismarck High. Everybody wants to be on this wall, this far wall. And they have all their pictures of their state champions going back. Awesome picture going through. Wish I could stop and talk about each one of these. I don't know them all, but I know a lot of them. Zoom in here. There's little Travis Lang. Awesome, just on the other night live. Other friends stretching across the room. See this tradition. State champions over state champions. Bismarck High's never placed out of the top 3 in the state tournament. Awesome. And they go year by year. Go back to 95, 98, talks about all their state champions, and it keeps going. Every weight class. Tradition is deep here in the room. Awesome. Wrestling practice. Coach is always wrestling.
Dylan Fleck, Wrestling 160.
Okay, a couple questions. Now, tomorrow night is your guys' first duel. What are your first expectations for the team?
First expectations for the team is that we all come out, wrestle the best that we can, 100% effort, and then we'll be happy with that.
Okay. What do you think so far of Mandan's conditioning? Have you guys been working hard?
We've been working very hard. We've been coming in sometimes on the weekends just to get in some extra practices and get some better conditioning so we are ready for this duel.
Any big goals this year for your team and yourself this year coming to state?
I know a big goal for the team is we ultimately want to win state this year. With last year taking third, we want to come out on top. And for me individually, I want to take top 3.
Okay, very good. Well, I look forward to seeing you wrestle tomorrow night against Bismarck High, and we'll get some more interviews. Thank you. Brought to you by Dakota Grappler and John Gomes.